3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So I need one more stitch. So this I have to go around and in here. I always have a problem with this second row. So, and that's how you're going to keep yourself honest there with the stitches, because you want to make sure that you always have the same amount of stitches on every row. Okay, so now I'm going to turn it over, and here we go. But look at how cool this looks, guys. Look at this. Let me just show you. Look. See now? Isn't that cool? But these are all the designated holes up here that your stitches are going to go into. See that? Right there? So here and here. You know. Okay. So now that we're at the end, you know what it's time for? That's right. A chain stitch. So we're going to go 1. Okay, wait a minute. All right. So we're going to go 1 chain stitch, then around in the designated hole, grab a stitch, through 2, through 2. Around through the designated hole, through 2, and through 2. So yeah, this is pretty much how this is going to happen. Now, notice, so this is how this is looking, right? When you finish this scarf, when you get to the end, it's not going to be that hard. So I'm going to kind of show you, and you can make this as long as you want. As long as you want. Your scarf, make it as long as you want. You can even, as you're doing it, you can see it if you want it to be longer, shorter. It's totally up to you. But when I get to the end of this, I am going to show you how to stop and do some different stuff with this. So for this video's sake, I'm going to get to the end of this line here through 2, and then I'm going to show you little different things that you can do that I like to do to some of my scarves. You might not want to, but you can to give it some finishing touches. It's totally up to you. Let me, okay. So, like this, and then, and listen, I gotta tell you, you can change colors of the, say if you wanted to do 2 rows of this, 2 rows of another color, 5 rows of this, 5 rows of another color, you can certainly do that. And I'm going to show you different things you can do at the end that, you know, you'll look like a pro when you're done. Okay, so look, so this is, I'm near the end, right? So this is the last stitch. Let me just, okay. So let's just count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and that's 20. Okay, so this is what you want to do. Take your needle out, right? So say this is the end of the scarf. This is the bottom end, and now you're at the other end. You're going to take this, put this through. Actually, you can just leave this the way it is. Take this, cut it right there. Cut it. Pull that string through, put it in the hole. There you go. That's the end of your scarf. That's how you end it. That's how you end it. So, that's one thing you can do. Now, you want to add a different yarn to that? Well, then you don't put it through that hole. leave it that way. You want to tie the end like this, right? So you can tie it into a little knot, right? And continue to crochet, okay? And that knot will just blend right in. But for this video's sake, I wanted to show you some things that I like to do to my scarves. So I like to, I want to put some, say, pieces of, I'll show you. So you take probably, I want to say, it's really up to you how long you want these little pom-pom type things on the bottom. So here's what you would do. So you want it to be that long. You're going to go like this. You're going to do it again. Right? So they're that long. That long. You're going to go back up. So basically you're just folding it to the length that you want it to be. Right? So these are how long I want these things to be. But cut them off. Okay, wait a second. Okay, so if you want to make pom-poms for this to go on the end. So for this video's sake, this is the end of the scarf. I've completely done it, right? Let's just pretend that I did. And now I want to put pom-poms on this. You don't have to, it's optional. But this is what I do. This is how I like to finish my scarf. So I want them to hang at least this long. So I want it to be this long. And now I'm going to fold this again. And I'm going to keep doing this. Right? See it? And then I'm going to keep doing this, right? So now they're all pretty much the same length. I'm going to take my scissors, cut it right here. Then I'm going to hold it in the center. I'm going to pinch it in the center. Hold it, hold it. I'm going to cut all these ends. Boom. Boom. Cut them all. Boom. Okay. And so now I got them all cut. So they look like that. I'm going to take a couple of these, 3. I'm going to see where this hole is, not the stitch that we talked about, but the hole in the bottom. Stick 3 through. See it? Like that. You're going to take it, fold it up. And that's what it's going to look like. You don't have to do this. This is what I do. So, we're going to take, and you can do this all along the bottom. You can do this all along the bottom. And do it like that. Okay? And there you have it. You have like little ends on the end of your scarf. You don't have to do that. Again, you could leave it plain and it would be fine. And this is what it'll look like. So that's what the end of your scarf will look like. I mean, you could trim them up if you'd like. You don't have to, you know. But this is what I do sometimes. And then it just kind of like gives it the finished look. Now this tail on the end, you could possibly leave it or not. Cut it off. Cut it off for the video. Okay? And again, you can take your piece of yarn that of another color that you wanted to use, or And I'm going to show you how to do this. So put this back on because I am going to use the same color and I'm going to complete this. But you see how the knot is like super tight, and then you just want to cut the ends off so you don't have ends sticking out of your scarf where you knotted it, you know. So you see, now I'm going to show you how that it doesn't, you don't even see it. So we're going to do this. Remember, chain, right? Chain. And now we're going to go back into the first hole. And here we go again. So let's say this was a different color if that's what you really wanted. Came apart. How about that? So let's make this, let's do this better. See, so I'm glad this happened while I was filming, because if it would have happened to you, you'd have been like, oh my God, she didn't say this was going to happen. No, listen. Okay, so you see, now it's a little tighter. Hopefully I can make it tight. Okay, it's tighter now. Okay, so here we go. So like I said, you see how those ends are sticking out? You can cut those off now that it's tighter. And I'm going to do that for you right now. Okay? This is what happens when you go live. Well, it's not even live. It's just a real video, and I didn't want to... Okay, so see that knot? It's right there. So remember, we have to do the chain. Boom. Now go around in the first hole. Through two. Through two. And now we're going to go into the next one. And I just want you to see where that knot is. That we can certainly hide it if need be. But it should be fine, like as you continue to go through. And you can cut that off. But we can stick it in there, you see? And then you don't even really know that it was there. But honest to God, it's like it's a homemade scarf. So I think it just gives it a little bit of love and character. And here we go. So guys, I really want to know what you think about this. If there's something else you want me to do. Do you want me to do the knitting tutorial? Do you want me to do the easy way to knit a hat using this gadget thing that I saw in the store? You gotta let me know though, because I'll do it. I'll do it. And I'll do it as soon as you let me know. Like, let me know what you think. Okay. So there we go. So that's what it's looking like. Okay, this is those things I put on the bottom. You know. And if you want to wash this, you can in Woolite and cold water. I wouldn't dry it, you know. But, and these will get fluffy because they're frayed ends. They'll get fluffy. And it'll look cute. And it's nice and warm and thick. So let me know what you guys think, okay? Do you want another video? Like it, share it, subscribe. And make sure you check out my Pinterest, foreverdandelion.com. Check out my Facebook, foreverdandelion.com. You can check out my Twitter. I'm really on all the social platforms with Forever Dandelion except for Instagram. And I don't really know why I'm not on Instagram. I probably should be, take a few pictures. But come on, guys. Let me know what you think. And what else you want to see. Okay?